We'll bring the Standing Committee on Gubernatorial Appointments to order, and our first person up is David Williams, Senator Bernskoetter for the Board of Probation and Parole. We're going to take your picture first, and then, you know.
Members of the committee, Mike Bernskoetter. I have the privilege of introducing David Williams as a member of the Parole Board. He has served in the Jeff City Police Department since 1993. I've known David for a long time. He's a very positive law enforcement professional. He also has extensive law enforcement leadership experience as well as numerous awards throughout the years. I have no doubt that David will be a valuable member of the board, and he'd be happy to answer any questions.
All right, thank you. Senator Berger.
Senator Bean, this is a fellow Southeast Missourian. This is a Charleston Blue Jay.
Very much so. Proud to say so as well.
We had a very good meeting in my office, and thank you for stopping by and introducing yourself, and I think you do a great job. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Senator Bean.
Mr. Williams or Cowboy Dave? Not that anybody would tell me anything, but
Not at all.
You know, what an impressive career. I just want to tell you that is strictly, very, very impressive, and I want to thank you for your incredible service. And being from Charleston, I mean, makes it even all the better. Being from my district is great. But I do have one pretty important question for you, and this could decide something. But who do you root for the NFL? And as long as it's not the Chicago Bears, we're in good shape.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting everyone today. At this point, I will just have to say that I will step out now because, yes, sir, Chicago Bears.
Hey, thank you for your willingness to serve. And I won't say who told me anything.
Not necessary at all, sir.
Anyone else have a question?
Any real questions?
No real questions, so thank you for your willingness to serve, and thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Next up, Chris Schappe for Senator Bernskoetter for the Board of Probation and Parole.
Thank you again, Madam Chair, members of the committee. Yesterday I had this long, eloquent, sweet speech about Jeffrey Davis, and then the Madam Chair said everybody knows Jeff, and so everybody knows Chris.
True enough. Do I have any questions from anyone on the committee? We all do know Chris. We've worked with him for years. I didn't really expect that there would be many questions, so looks like you're in.
All right, thank you, Senator.
Thanks for being here this morning. We do have a quorum now, so we're going to go ahead and do the roll call.
Senators O'Laughlin.
Here.
Luke DeMeyer. Here. Bean.
Here.
Beck. Bratton. Brown. Berger. Moon. Mosley. Roberts. Williams.
We do have a quorum, so next up is Jared Hill and Senator Nurrenbern for the State Fair Commission. Senator Bratton.
Good morning, Madam Chair and members of the committee. For the record, State Senator Maggie Nurrenbern, representing the 17th Senatorial District, and I'm honored to present Jared Hill and his appointment to the Missouri State Fair Commission. Jared is an entrepreneur in the railroad industry, serving as the owner of Mainline Services, a company specializing in train derailment response and right-of-way maintenance. He is a passionate supporter of Missouri's fair and festival traditions. He's the largest stakeholder of the Platte County Fair and has served on the Platte County Fair Board since 2016. He's also a proud Eagle Scout and active member of Troop 249. We were just talking about both of our kids are in Scouts, and we've got Pinewood Derby races this weekend. He says he's committed to preserving tradition and ensuring Missouri State Fair continues to thrive for future generations, which I'm grateful for as my family loves to frequent the fair. With that, I'm happy to support Mr. Hill's nomination, and he's open to any questions.
All right, thank you. Any questions from anyone on the committee? I have one. Do you go to the state fair every year?
I do.
Is there anything that you would change about it or work on, or what's your favorite part about it?
I think probably the favorite part for me is just, repeatedly seeing kind of the same faces that we see every year and getting to know everybody and, watching my kids enjoy it and as they grow up in it just like I did.
It's a great family thing. If it wasn't so hot there.
Correct. Correct.
It's too hot. So, anyone have any questions? Seeing none, thank you for being here and thank you for your willingness to serve. And finally, we have William Harlow, Senator Gregory, State Board of Embalmers and Funeral Directors.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, Curtis Gregory, State Senate District 21, live in Marshall, Missouri. It's kind of fun when you've got someone to represent that you've known your entire life. And being he's in the funeral home business, I might get a little choked up talking here, but he's before today to go on the State Board of Funeral Directors and Embalmers, and 31 years in the business, and has been directly involved with me laying all my family members to rest that I can recall. And there's no better person that you want to see get in the vehicle with you when you're going to the cemetery to lay a loved one to rest. And Willie's that person, and he's very involved in the community, hosts many different things, MCs many different things. Very well-respected member of the community. Always runs it as an independent. I scratch my head sometimes because he has to go get all those signatures to get on the ballot. But no one ever questions, as far as I know, anything going on in that realm. But you've got a very good person before you today to go on this board.
So my neighbor, as you know, is also a funeral home owner, and I'm always like, we should be getting a discount whenever we go because you're just right across the front yard. And you shouldn't feel so bad because he hasn't come to get you yet.
I know.
So does anyone have any questions? Well, I think you're great. And I think you'll do a great.
Wasn't it?
I think you'll do a great job. So I'd say you're in, and I appreciate your coming here this morning. And I know we had to schedule this session because we had some people who just couldn't come on our regular meeting date, and I appreciate your doing that. And thank you for being here, and thank you for being willing to serve.
Thank you.
That concludes our hearing. I make a motion for us to enter executive session. Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. All opposed? We're now in executive session. I move that we roll these nominees into one slate, all four of them. Do I have a second? Is there any discussion on that motion? Seeing no more discussion, all those in favor say aye. Opposed? We now have the slate before us. I move we do pass the slate out of committee. Do I have a second? Any discussion on that motion? Seeing no more discussion, Mr. Secretary, call the roll.
Senators O'Laughlin.
Aye.
Lukemeyer. Beam. Beck. Bratton. Brown. Berger. Moon. Mosley. Roberts. Williams.
8-0, the motion passed. I move that we adjourned. All those in favor? Opposed? We are adjourned.